Alrighty, welcome back, Charlotte business owners, to our interview process of the night. I am your host, as always, Patrick Yang, the co-founder of Charlotte Business Owners, and tonight I have Ryan with us. Ryan, if you don't mind explaining who you are and what you do, and just tell us a little bit more about yourself.
Hi, I'm Ryan. Thanks for having me on. I am the founder and CEO of Alize Umbrellas. So I've invented a new type of umbrella that it's a patio umbrella, right? So it'd be in the center of the table, and it blows wind down onto you. So the purpose of an umbrella is to keep you cool. This one combines a fan. It has 4 fans built into it. So each person at the table has customizable airflow. It has USB charging, and it's it's a high-end umbrella.
Okay, so now I understand why you're saying that you're the Dyson of umbrellas. So it makes a lot more sense. So this umbrella is pretty much a regular umbrella on steroids, but jacked up to the max.
So if you look at a patio, right, there's certain consumer products where companies have taken it to the next level, right? The Big Green Egg has totally changed grills. Yeti took a cheap cooler and they just taken it to the next level. So I was always looking for what in the backyard like hasn't yet been taken, like elevated to the next level. So it took me several years to figure it out. I tried a lot of different ways to do it. I tried blowing air up through through the center pole. So when you see it, it looks really simple. It has the fan built on, and then the fan locks in place, and that's what allows it to fold like a normal umbrella. So it looks like a normal umbrella, folds like a normal umbrella, but then it blows an incredible amount of wind. It blows 4,200 CFM a minute. So a box fan blows about 2,000. So it's the equivalent of 2 box fans worth of air. And that's the big question. Everybody asks, is it going to keep me cool? Yes, we have a very large fan, and each person has it. It blows onto you, not onto the food like a pedestal fan. You know, it's like you get a little bit of coolness, and it's onto the next guy. Here, like I get, it is to you, and the guy across the table can have their own customized. If they're not hot, they don't need to turn on the fan. So each person, in this hotter weather, it's kind of like a game changer.
Yes, especially with all the heat waves that we've had this summer.
It was crazy.
I could have used that umbrella, honestly. So with you guys, having this business, what was one of the biggest challenges that you guys seen here recently?
So we funded on Kickstarter, and we shipped all our backers. Setting up the production was really difficult to make sure that it looks simple, but there's so much that goes into making sure that it can last 5 years outdoors. That's not easy. And I would say now that we have the product ready, it's actually showing people that it works. So we're just online, but people need to try it to believe, to feel it, right? And so that's the challenge. Is I'm trying to figure out how do I build the trust that you're willing to spend this money, because there's a lot of cheap umbrellas. You can buy an umbrella for $50 on Amazon, and we're well out of that price range. How do I build the trust that I'm actually doing what I say I'm going to do?
Okay, and who would you say is the ideal client or person that will buy this umbrella? Yeah,
that's a good question. I would say hotels with their outdoor areas, resorts with the food arrangements, or the patio areas, restaurants, coffee shops, because it's going to increase their outdoor space. People can actually sit outside longer. And then I say anybody that has a big green egg on their patio, this goes along with that, because this is kind of the pinnacle of a functional outdoor furniture that is just at another level. Like,
awesome. And then these umbrellas, where can we find these umbrellas at?
So you can find them on my website, alizeumbrella.com. And we have a shipment coming in. We'll be on Amazon soon. And I've got a lot of high-end umbrella sellers, but everybody's waiting for the shipment to come in. So I just got back from overseas, setting up my production, getting everything ready to go. And now we're just waiting on that first shipment to arrive, and we have the warehousing set up. It's been a real journey, man. I can't, like, sleepless nights.
Oh, I bet. Especially with coming out with a product that great. I'm sure there's a lot of sleepless nights and trying to figure.
Well, thank you, sir, for the vote of confidence there.
No problem. Well, is there anything else that you want to leave our viewers to know before we conclude this interview?
It's just great to be here in Charlotte, and great meeting new people, and the chance to have opportunities to talk with guys like you and talk about the product, because this is my baby. I'm living and breathing umbrellas every day. I really believe in this product, and so it's exciting to have the opportunity to get on here and talk about it. I really appreciate it.
No problem at all. And then Charlotte business owners, if you need the Dyson of umbrellas, come reach out to Ryan to get your umbrella. And stay cool this summer, because with this heat that's going on right now, you're going to need this umbrella. So again, come find Ryan to get your umbrella. Again, we'll see you on the next interview. This will conclude it. Have a great rest of your day.